Hi everyone, my name is Serena. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you all the books that I acquired in 2022. So basically, every single book that I added to my physical TBR last year. I can't believe I'm saying last year. By the way, Happy New Year, everyone. I haven't done one of these in a while. I think my last book haul was at the end of summer 2021. So I have 14 books here. Not a lot. I don't usually buy a lot of books, but I'm excited to show you. Let's start with January. In January of 2022, I came back from my internship at Disney in Florida. So I came back to New Jersey from Florida, and at home I found 4 gifts, 4 Christmas gifts. I know this is like a long time ago. It's been a year, but I'm gonna briefly show you the 4 gifts that I got. First one was The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This was a gift from Kelsey. Her channel is Bookishly Nerdy. I am so excited to read this one. I think this is like a light fantasy and it has found family vibes. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna give like detailed synopsises of any of these books because I do not know them, but this sounds so good. Everybody seems to love this and I cannot wait to read this one. The next book that was a gift is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This was my first Emily Henry and I did read this one in 2022. This was a gift from Olivia Savannah. Her channel name is Olivia's Catastrophe, and I did like this one. I give it a 3.5. I believe. I am really picky with my romance, and this is more of a friends to lovers, second chance romance, and I liked it, but they made the whole, it's about these 2 people who go on vacation every year since they've met each other in college, and then one year something happens and it's this big mystery for the whole book, and at the end it's not even that much of a mystery. You can tell what happened. It was cute. I liked it, and I do want to try something else by this author. I know she has a new book coming out this year, and she also wrote Beach Read and Book Lovers. Which one should I read? Let me know down below if you read any other books by this author. The third gift that I received was Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Boulley. I love this cover. It's so pretty. This was a gift from Mary from Mary Among Stories, and this I think is a fantasy and it's about indigenous people, and I am so intrigued. I want to read more about like other cultures and other things that I don't have a lot of knowledge on, so I'm excited about this one. Lastly, the last gift that I received was One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. This was a gift from Marley. Her channel is Marley Reads a Lot, and I have read the first book by this author, Red, White, and Royal Blue. I know a movie's coming out. I'm excited to watch that. I enjoyed that one, but I do want to read this one. I think it's about a lesbian couple, so I'm excited. And it's about time travel in, I think, the 70s or 80s, so I'm excited. So these are the books that I received, let's say in January, because I opened them in January. The next book that I want to show you guys, I think I bought either in February or in March, I do not remember, but it's Migrations by Charlotte McConaughey. I'm not sure if you pronounce it that way, but I've seen this book, I think on Kayla's channel, Books and Lala, so I was immediately intrigued because it's also short and it's set, I think, is it set in Iceland or Greenland? I think Greenland. Yes, it's set in Greenland, and I was immediately intrigued because we don't hear a lot about Greenland, right? So I don't know what happens. I don't even know what genre this is. Is this a thriller or just fiction? I'm just really interested that it's set in a place that I've never been never heard of, you know, that I don't know much of. And I know that Kayla loved it, and I'm so excited. If you know this book, let me know. The next book that I have to show you, I remember this. I bought this in September because from March to September, I haven't read much at all. I think I finished my Morgan Matson book. My life between March and September 2022 wasn't fun. So I didn't read it all. But in September, I bought Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I loved it. This was my favorite book of the year. I'm not doing favorites and least favorites of 2022 because I basically didn't read in 2022. I read like 8 books, and I talk about 3 of them in a video. I talk about Carrie Soto in another video. I did finish the Morgan Matson book, and then what else? Oh, People We Meet on Vacation. I read that one. And I do talk about My Heart is a Chainsaw in the Books and Lala video. So I'm not gonna make those videos because there's no point. But this was my favorite book of 2022. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is about a tennis player, but not only. It's just about so much more. It's about relationships, love relationships, but also a relationship between a father and a daughter, and it's also about finding yourself outside of your profession. If you want to watch my review, I will link it down below. But I really love this one. The final 8 books that I have to show you, I all got them between October and December, and the reason why I have more books in that time frame of last year is because I started working at a bookstore. So yeah. When you work at a bookstore, you start buying more books and getting more books because we do get like ARCs and stuff. So I'm excited to show you these books. The first book that I bought was My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I bought this one because I knew I was gonna read horror in the fall. And I did. I did review this book on my previous video on my channel. I will link it down below. And I did enjoy this one. I give it like 3.5. It was a fun book. It's about these 2 girls, these 2 best friends during the 80s, and then one of them gets possessed, the other one tries to help them get exorcised, and that's it. It's just a fun book. I liked it. The next book that I have is a book that I'm gonna read really soon. I actually started the first chapter. This is The Garden of Words by Makoto Shinkai. This was recommended by a co-worker of mine, and he really likes manga, and I've never read like manga, and I asked him what do you recommend as like first manga, and he recommended me this one, and I am very excited to read this one because I've never read manga before. This is a light novel. It's not like an actual manga with pictures, but let's start off with this one. And I know there's a movie, so yeah, I don't know what this is about. Next book is an ARC, and it's already out. It's Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. When I saw this in the break room, I immediately picked it up and said, you're coming home with me, because Talia Hibbert, I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I still have to read the other 2, but I know that this is her first YA novel, and I'm so excited to read this one. This seems so cute. I think it's about a influencer, maybe a social media girl, and I don't know what he does, but it seems like a cute contemporary romance, and it came out I think on the 2nd of January, so this is already out. The next 2 books are signed editions because in America during Black Friday we get like signed editions, and I immediately got these. I got I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. It is signed. I don't usually buy like signed editions, but if the price is the same as a non-signed edition, let's just get the signed edition. That's just cool, right? So I bought this one because, not just because it's signed, but I actually really want to read this one. I don't read nonfiction for some reason. Not because I don't like it. I never tried. I'm gonna make a goal this year to actually read more nonfiction, and this is one of them because I've heard only amazing things about this book. It's about this actress. She played Sam in iCarly, and it's about her relationship with her mom. She passed away, and it wasn't like great. It wasn't a great relationship at all. So it's about her growing up as a child actress and her relationship with her mom and all that. And I'm interested in reading this for sure. And the other signed edition is Sam Heughan's nonfiction, My Scottish Journey. Waypoints, My Scottish Journey. If you don't know who this is Jamie in Outlander. And if you guys watch Outlander, let me know if you love it, because I love the show. And I still haven't read the books. I do own them, but I just love the show. It is signed by Sam Heughan. So yeah, I immediately got it, and I just want to read more about like Scotland. I want to go there. I'm planning on going there next summer. So yeah. Next book is an ARC as well. I've never heard of this author, or maybe I have, I don't know, but it's The Porcelain Moon by Janie Chang. And I read the synopsis and I was immediately intrigued because it is set during the First World War time frame. So I don't think I've read much on that war. I know I've read more on about the Second World War, but not about the first one. So I was interested in that. And it also talks about the Asian experience, the Chinese experience during that time period in Paris. It says that it's about the little known history of the 140,000 Chinese workers brought to Europe for labor during World War One. So yeah, I'm interested in this one for sure. And it comes out in February in the US. The next book that I got, I wasn't planning on getting, but our bookstore had like author signings for a week because it's a new store. So they did like author signings for a couple of weeks, and one of the authors was Annabelle Bryant, and this is London's Wicked Affair. So as you can tell by the size of this book and the cover, it's a romance. I've never read anything like this. I want to try branching out to other genres, and I want to try this. I do. It is set like in, I think in Europe, in London. Yeah, cute. She signed it, and yeah, it was cheap. It was fun to experience that. The last book that I got in December, and it was again a gift from Kelsey at Bookishly Nerdy, and it's After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It came in a little bag that was so cute, a little purple bag, and I wasn't expecting anything. Thank you so much, Kelsey. That was so nice. I'm so excited to read this book, and I want to read what Taylor Jenkins Reid wrote before Evelyn Hugo, so this is one of them, and it sounds like a very interesting story. Thank you so much. And those are all the books that I acquired during 2022. My physical TBR has grown. I'm ready to read more books on my physical TBR in 2023 for sure. And let me know what is a book you're so excited to read that's on your physical TBR. Let me know down below, and let me know if you've read any of these. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.